Hi there, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a real fun little piece. So I've got the little art journal, the rag based art journal, and I've got some Kuretake colours, and the colours we're going to use today are cherry blossom, cadmium orange and red. We've got a cerulean blue, a turquoise blue, and we're also going to use a lemon yellow. Got a selection of watercolour brushes, and I've got my water ready and we're ready to go. So I'm going to paint this playful little sky, starting off with blue, putting that right at the top and sort of scrumbling it onto that lovely rag paper. And it actually leaves some gaps, so I quite like that. You don't need to cover the whole page with it, some gaps is good. Grab the lemon yellow and I'm just putting that underneath. Don't really want them to touch these two colours because otherwise we'll end up with the green, and I wanted a bit of yellow here. So just pushing it up towards that blue but not quite touching, and it's just a band of colour across the page. And then it's the pink's turn, so putting a band of lovely yummy pink. It's a bit like ice cream, I think. Grabbed a smaller brush here and we're just pulling some lovely paint up the page. So grabbing all of the lovely colours and just making these little lines up to that band of pink. Putting the little stripes next to each other and just randomly putting them wherever you think's best. So when the bottom third is completely full with that lovely luscious paint, then I'm going to add some tree shapes and some little plant shapes here and there. So I've painted this tree on the right hand side, and each stage I'm going to let the paint dry before I start layering on top, because I don't want the colours really to mix. So just drawing this tree, I'm going to let it dry, then I'm going to add some detail to it. And you can see where I've already put some little circles and I've let them dry. So these are the basis for the plant shapes that I'm going to do. I'm using the side of my brush here just to make these little leaf shapes, and that's just going behind that round circle there and just bringing it down the page, just for a little bit of depth, a little bit of interest, and then continuing with some roundish shapes here and there, adding those shapes in wherever I feel there's a bit of a gap. And then again, getting the side of my brush and doing some more little leaf shapes coming down the page. So I'm going to do like a few of these just because I think they look quite meadow-like. It just gives it that meadow kind of look. And then just drawing the stem going down into the colours at the bottom there. So all the items that I've used today will be listed down below. You may be able to find these cheaper in your local area or your local store. So they're just for guidance really. So just continuing, filling up the space and just going with the flow really, not worrying, just enjoying my time doing this. Again, using the side of the brush, but with a little bit more pressure now. So this is sort of like a bit of a bush that I've just created here, utilising all those lovely different Kuretake colours. Because I've just enjoyed doing it so much on the right hand side there, I've decided to do another one here. So yeah, filling up that page, making it beautiful. All of the round circles are nice and dry now, so I'm just adding some little dots in there, of different colours, and I think they look really cute. So I'm going to add some more of these round circles, just because I'm enjoying the process. This one isn't quite dry and you can see the paint dispersing, but I think that's okay. I think it's working out fine. Not worrying too much about it, just going with the flow. Sometimes it's just hard to make those decisions as to what colours you want to use. So sometimes I dither around and go, oh, shall I put that there? Shall I put it here? I suppose that's part of the joy of painting, is the not knowing the outcome. Especially if you're not focused on a picture and you're not looking at it and thinking, I've got to have some kind of perfection here. If you're just going with the flow and just letting things evolve, then it's quite relaxing, and also your expectations are not to a place where you get stressed out because you're looking for perfection. So I think this is evolving quite nicely. I'm really pleased with how it's looking, and I do think it does look a bit like a meadow. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, what you think this looks like. So continuing, adding some more stems here and there and some more little leaves or petals here, and a stem right through the center of it, and just adding some stems to some of those little round balls with all those little patterns on. So I hope you like this, and I hope you get to try. Really easy to do, as you can see. If you like this, maybe you'll consider liking and subscribing. Maybe you'll leave me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Would love to hear from you. So just adding some little dots on that tree, on those branches. They sort of represent some little leaves there. So just utilising the Kuretake paints, going from one colour to another. And this is where I need to think to myself, stand back a minute, have a look at it, and do you really need all of this? So I can really overcook this. It'd just be so easy to do, just because you get lost in that moment. And anyway, even if you do overcook it, does it really matter? I don't think so. If you're enjoying yourself, just keep going until you're not enjoying yourself. Finalizing some little bits here, and then I'm going to bring it up to the camera so you can have a little closer look, and I think it's turned out well. I quite like it. It was really fun and enjoyable to do, and I just love the colors. These Kuretake colors, they really pop against each other, and I really love color. I think it's a fantastic thing. It makes you feel really happy and in the moment. See you soon. Bye.